Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides about a person that's on your mind. Where is this connection headed? What is happening around this energy? Thoughts and feelings, anything spirit wants to share with me. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what's going on around you in this connection. Spirit, please share with me for my Sagittarius. What is it that you need us to know? What is coming our way? I am listening for you now. I have traditional. Okay, marriage is on the table. Taking things slowly. Like, will I get to where I want to be with this person? Okay. Yeah, maybe it will take too long. There's a part of me like, are you willing to wait? Maybe down the road, but how long are they going to make you wait? That I feel like that's something happening. I have gifts of affection, gifts of love, token affection, giving and receiving. So I do feel like this is a generous soul. I do feel like this person is good to you, will be good too if they're just coming into your life. But I'm going to say that they keep pushing it into this slow, okay, energy. And that could be upsetting you because maybe you're like, how long am I supposed to wait for you to decide? And sometimes you get tired of waiting. As good as they are, you just say, I can't wait for you forever. I'm just not going to. I have too much drama, too many things going on. It's frustrating. Is something going to change? Will they change? Spirit. And I have boundaries. A little bit of I don't want to talk about it energy just came into me. So you could be struggling with every time we bring up a commitment. I don't want to talk about it. We're not there yet. When we're there, I'll let you know. And it's like, how many years am I expected to wait? Especially if it's a long relationship. So something's going on. I have good communication. I do feel like we are good for each other. I'm not going to knock that. I don't want to feel tied down. This person has a fear of commitment, a fear of being trapped. And maybe they aren't even saying it out loud. And they say it in different ways. What's going to change? Why is it so important to you? Why do you have to have that? Are you going to, does that mean that you're going to love me more or I'm going to love you more? It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the emotional security that people feel when there's a commitment in a relationship and a trust issue. So part of me feels like if they're not willing to, go to that level, you could be really struggling. I have a Knight of Cups, so there's a real part of me that says they're really good to you, or they're really, there for you. So you have a good relationship. But you do want more, and maybe you just want it to be confirmed. I just want to, maybe you just want to feel like you have a spouse, and that's okay too. And they're not able to give you that, or they're pushing that away. And that's something that's important to you or your family or your religion. I have a 10 of Cups and I have an Ace of Wands. So, but everything is telling me we are moving in that direction. I will say that this person is going to break down. There's a little bit of I don't want to lose you. If it means that we are going to be together, like I won't lose you over, me being stubborn, something like that. But I do feel like we have a lot. Everything else is really good. So this person's got to break down and kind of get over the fear of commitment, really. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Cups. I have an Empress. There's the security feeling. It's not that you're insecure. It's that you want to be seen as a couple. You either want everybody to know that you're together. You want your family and friends to know that, this is real. Whether it's a marriage contract or living together or admitting, maybe we don't define this relationship. We don't call each other partners or significant others. And that's upsetting to you. So whatever the next level is, I'm going to say we are going to go there, but I feel like I'm really fighting it. I just feel that if this person doesn't give you what you want, I feel like you have a plan B. I do. I feel like you've already thought it through, that if this person within a period of time isn't going to move forward, then I have to take care of myself and be with somebody who does want those things with me. So just talk to me and tell me what you're afraid of. I'm waiting for the right time to make a move. So they're giving it some thought. I feel like you're saying to yourself, they've been giving it some thought for too long. Like I'll think about it and, 6 years goes by. It's not fair to you. I feel like somebody's keeping you waiting, and it's not fair anymore. So I just feel like something has to be said. I watch you when you aren't looking. So obviously there's still a lot of love here. Goody two shoes, like a little bit of at them saying to you, why is it so important to you? Like they keep saying, is it going to make a difference? Is it going to really change our relationship? It is, if that's something that you want. It is. If it's something that you always saw yourself, you always wanted to be married, you don't want to be somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend for the rest of your life. You just want that commitment like everybody else has it. You want to know that you have a spouse out there, and then that's what you want. It just depends on your belief system. I'm very attracted to you. We know that. I'm damaged. I've been there, done that. So this person could have been married before, and now they're afraid to do it again. So that could be what's going on. I'm taken, like that you are taken. The problem is that you're in a relationship with this person, so it's preventing you from being with somebody else who would be committed to you. So that is what you're thinking about, like, what are my options? So there's always options, and fortunately, flirty energy. I'm afraid of getting hurt. Okay, and I'm trying to be strong and courageous, and right now I feel lost. They're not ready, and they keep telling you in different ways that they're not ready, if ever. And that's the question. So you could say, are you not ready now, or are you not ever going to be ready? So that's something that I would definitely talk about. Fear of being trapped. Spirit, can I have some initials? First initials, last initials. I don't feel like they're saying it that way. I feel like it's just the way that they kind of push things off or sweep things under the rug. They just don't talk about it. I have the letter S. I have a T. I have an L. I have an M, an O. I have a B. I have an F, a K. I have an N, another K, a letter B. I have an E, a V, a G. Let's get one more, and an N. So some of you, maybe you got your person's initials, you got your initials. Spirit, what else do you need me to know about this connection today? What is going on around us? The end is mutable. Wrap it up. Keep an open mind. For every ending, there's a new beginning. There's a part of me that feels like they don't want to lose you, but are they really willing to take this all the way to not lose you is the question. So I think you, at some point, depending on how long you're in a relationship, that you need to say, is it that you don't want a commitment now or never? So that you know where you stand. You don't know where you stand. I have a Sagittarius, the Prince of Fire. Maybe in the fall we'll get some clarity. I have a Servant, dedicated. I'm dedicated to you. Don't I show you that I love you? This person could be perfectly happy with how you have your relationship now, and they don't want to change it. So it's working for them, but I have a feeling it's not working for you, or it's not working for you anymore. And that's where the change is coming. It's like, this isn't working for me anymore. It was great in the beginning. We were just dating, and now it's like we're grown adults and we have to make a decision as to, what's our future together, and go from there. I have exploring, taking risks, being adventurous. I don't want to give up my freedom. I think you've got somebody who wants the best of both worlds. I want to be single, and I want you at the same time, and you can't have both. Abundance and moving on, and yes, it's time. I have a feeling somebody out there is on the fence with, is this person ever truly going to commit? And if the answer is they've told you that they won't, you're not going to change their mind. And that's probably starting to hit home to you. Do they love you? Yes. Are you happy with them? Yes. So you have to decide, can I just keep living the way I'm living, or is it really against my own belief systems and what I want for myself? So it's a really difficult place. So I'm hoping this person goes to the next level. I don't want to lose you, Spirit. I have an Ace of Wands. I do want to be with you. I have a Five of Wands, this kind of inner battle fight with themselves. I have a Hangman. So they've been holding out and they are getting away with it. It's like there's no reason for change. There's no reason to give more if they're getting everything that they want right now, because they've got the life, they've got you, they've got a lifestyle, they've got maybe some freedom, maybe they have still their own home and you have your own home, and they can come and go as they want. So I feel like this person isn't ready to settle down, and that could be something that you need to take a close look at. What's best for you? I have the Sun, a new beginning. I have a Four of Cups. This is kind of like am I going to continue to wait? I think Spirit just wants you to weigh your options today. I'm not saying that you should take a look at, leaving this person or pushing them away if you're happy. But this feeling of, am I lying to myself? And I have a long ways to go is how it's coming into me. So it's not easy starting over. We know that. So that's on the table. But at the same time, this person is holding back, is what they said. They're holding out. I don't think they're holding out for something better. It has nothing to do with I want to be with somebody else or better options. It's like they're protecting, like I said, that they have their cake and eat it too. And they want to be single, and they want to have that lifestyle of being single, but they want to have a partner, and they want the best of both worlds. Lucky them. I have a Page of Wands. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. And I have a Knight of Wands. I feel like they're going to have to decide and give some thought to, I either make an offer for the future or they're going to lose you. I think ultimately, when you don't know where you stand and you don't know what's coming next and you don't feel emotionally secure with somebody, I feel like this person risks losing you. So they're saying they don't want to lose you. So I'm hoping that they're able to overcome this fear. I'm hoping that they're able to overcome this obstacle with you. So how much time you have into it is really the key. You know, some of you might not have a lot into it. Others of you might have so much time into it that it's, you know, at this point, if they're not going to make a decision to be with you, they never will. So you start to get upset. And I don't want that for you. But this person's got to make up their mind once and for all. You deserve everything in this world, and I do want to spoil you. So I do feel like they're good to you. I will say that. You are opening my eyes to how life could really look like. So bring it up. Bring it up in conversation. What's our next level? Have you given some thought to where do we go from here? Okay. And instead of allowing them to walk away or push it under the rug or ignore the conversation, make them answer it. Okay. And if they say, I don't want a commitment, and then that's when you put them on the spot. Do you don't want a commitment today? Do you don't want a commitment with me? Or do you don't want a commitment ever? Okay. You need some answers. Okay. And Spirit's saying the answers are coming. I've never met anyone like you, and you blow my mind. So I think they're happy. I think they're tickled pink. I think everything's working out for them. They're happy as can be. One day I will go down on one knee and offer you a lifetime of love. So there's this hope. There's this could be your daydream that this one day that this person's going to finally ask me to have a future with them. But in the meantime, it's this kind of unknown that we don't talk about. And I think it's time to talk about. I can't live without you. I can't live without you. I think that what's going to happen is they are going to kind of face up to, they've known all along, Spirit said, that you've always wanted a commitment, that you weren't going to be just kind of dating this person indefinitely. And now it's kind of like shit or get off the pot. So right now I feel like this person knows that this conversation is coming. So we have a very serious conversation happening, and I'm hoping for good results. I'm hoping they let you know that they can't live without you. They don't want to lose you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And we'll see you all again real soon.